Welcome everybody to this Safuu Safuux live afternoon. Just talk. Hopefully people tune in and they can just get over themselves and they can stop stressing. That is the goal of today's show. So here we go. Man, that bass gets me going every time. How's everybody doing? So today I have just talking with Leon, and we have NR Legend in the house who's on vacation. He just delivers from wherever he's at. Doesn't matter. And Daniel's at work. He's supposedly going to join us. For everybody who's like, I got questions and I need answers. Daniel will probably hop in, hopefully. And don't FUD Daniel, please, if he cops in. Which I know you guys are good because I banned all the FUDsters on my channel. So they can try. Yeah. They can try. They can't come in. The Greeks got that ban hammer down. You know, I go into other channels. I'm just like.
Throw some bows on him.
Right. I'm glad Daniel's joining, though, man. I'm really glad Daniel's going to join.
Yeah, Diogenes had a live last night, and this one guy was going. Daniel gave him a warning. Then I'm like, no, ban hammer. Got him out. Cool. Everybody's like, thank you, Greek, for getting rid of this sucker. I'm like, no, you don't got to thank me. It's what I do.
And some people are just argumentative. You know, they aren't bringing up any good points. They just want to argue. You know?
Yeah, that's all it is.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. They're just trying to distract you from hearing what Daniel and Greek and our legend has to say whenever we're getting on the AMA. Just so people can just read more of the comments than listening to more of the information that's coming out. You know?
Right. Yeah. Did catch you earlier with Kevin Bjorklund. That was good, just talking. I caught a good portion of that, man. That was nice. Thanks for the invite. Like I said, man, my wife would have killed me if I did 2 lives on vacay. So
it's okay, man.
Yeah. Did you invite me and I ignore it?
I don't know. I think I sent. Man, I sent it to the masses. You probably got it too. I think Kevin sent it to you. I'm not sure, but
you probably did. I was busy with work doing a bunch of stuff.
I know how it is, Greek. I know how it is. I'm not your favorite. I know how it is.
What do you mean? You're the one who didn't invite me. I invited you. I'm kidding.
It's funny. That's funny.
No hate here. Let's see who we got in the comments right now. Always the first person in the comments, Hyder Malik. He'll never join the channel, but he's always first in the comments. And I love it that every time he comments on a video, he just says his name. He just goes Hyder. And then as people started doing the same thing, Neo has copied him, and they'll go Neo, Hyder, Neo. And then they comment on each other. So like, Hyder first. And I'm like, oh. It's just fun stuff. Better than hate in the comments. The Knicks, how's it, my favorite Greek? Waiting for you guys in Dubai. Are you from Dubai? If you are, that's amazing. Yes, I cannot wait. I got my flight. I have no clue where I'm going to be sleeping, but the Greek doesn't care. All he needs is a little cot. I don't care where I sleep. I'm the least picky person. I fell asleep on the couch last night watching a show. I wake up. The Discord's going crazy. People are in disarray. Oh, Daniel's selling his bag. I'm like, guys, before you talk, and let me just get to before we talk about like that stuff with Daniel Prado and what goes on, people need to stop making assumptions before they know the whole story. Mm-hmm. So it's funny. I saw that. First thing I did is go to this man right there and ask him what he did. Okay. I didn't make an assumption. First thing I go is I message Daniel Prado and I go, dude, man, you got the spies. They're on you. And he goes, okay, I'm just going to tell you what happened. And I'm like,
it comes with this, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to happen. I knew they were all looking at my wallets. It is what it is.
You knew as soon as
there's nothing negative going on here, right, Greek? I mean, that told you what's going on. So,
yeah. And so for anybody who is in the comments right now, if you want to be a Greek channel member, all you have to do is click the button that says allow gifts and you will be gifted a channel membership thanks to Sir Brian Legend, who just gifted 50 channel memberships to my channel. So if you go on right now, all you have to do is click allow
You're going
gift.
to pass me then with 50 more people.
Can't have that.
You're gonna pass me.
Hey,
right?
Do you know what I'm sad about? I just made a graphic yesterday for 73. I had to change my graphic every time I get a new member. So now the graphic is totally going to be different. But I'm
133 now.
Oh my goodness.
Man, congrats, guys.
So
Yeah, congrats, Greek. That's awesome.
So go get your channel memberships. If you know anybody, all you have to do is click allow gifts. It should be a box when you go up, hopefully. Or you can click on where Brian Legend's thing is with the channel memberships, and I think it should say allow gifts or whatever. I don't know. So far, we've got a few that have shown up was gifted. Yes, we have 3. So let's go. Get those gifts. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it. I'm out here fighting the good word for you, and that's what I like.
Yeah, I spoke with Brian also this morning because he was asking me about my tickets, which I still have not gotten, but my wife is going to get them today for Dubai because I have to buy my tickets myself because my wife is coming with me. You know how he got you yours, and you were asking me if I've gotten the the ticket yet, and I was like, no. Well, that's because I have to buy them because we're going together, and he's just going to give it back to me in BUSD or Safuu, which you already know I'm going to take it in Safuu. Just the cost of the same thing that you did. You bought it at Coach. We're doing the same thing, and so I'm just going to give him the receipt for my ticket, not my wife's.
Yeah,
and then he's going to give it back to me, and then. So then he was like, oh, by the way, can you go into the main chat and, try to calm some people down or, because he already knows like Brian's not worried. Like he wasn't looking at this like, oh my God, Prado sold. Like he was just like, okay, sold, whatever. Go into the, because he knows that I sold some. Like there's not everybody who's listening or watching may have a question. I still have a ton of Safuu in another wallet. I did not sell my entire bag, but I did do a strategic move here, which is number one. I just want to be open and transparent about this. I want everybody to know. Number one, I needed some money. I got to pay some bills. Also, I sold everything in that wallet. Yes, I did. I didn't need to sell all of it for the money, but I figured let me sell the whole bag because if we are going to take this dip that a lot of us think we're going to do anyway, why don't I take advantage of that? Right? I'm gonna just sell, take the money that I need, keep in my wallet some money so that when we take these dips, I'm able to get those Safuu back at a cheaper rate, even close to what I sold in its entirety for a much cheaper price. I'm going to end up having the same amount of Safuu. So that's the whole reason why I did it, everybody. And it's not because I sold that we're going down. We're going down. It's just the way it goes. We will go back up. Don't get me wrong. It's just that since we all have that feeling that we're on our way down, I took advantage of it. That's all that happened today. And I also had to pay some bills.
Yeah, you just wanted to make the Greeks morning exciting. So you did
this.
That's
true too. And NR and Leon.
I wake up at 6 a.m., okay, to go to the bathroom, and I'm like,
I know, of course it was
I'm
over,
like,
right?
all of a sudden I look, and I got like 6 DMs from different people. Did Prado sell? You know him better than anybody else. You're like his right-hand man. You should know. What I'm like, well, let me look into this. So I look, and I'm like, okay, yeah, he has. I know you have multiple wallets. I'm like, okay, this isn't his whole bag because I know exactly what he holds. This is not his whole bag. So yeah, he probably just sold because he needed the money, or he's doing something strategic. Because you've talked to me about
a combination of
knowing,
both. And I did get in touch with you right away. It wasn't like the reason why I didn't tell you right away was because I literally had to get ready for work, take a shower, all that stuff. And then like when I got to work, that's when I messaged you back because I had to drive an hour and 20 minutes worth of a drive. I'm not going to be sitting there talking on, Discord or texting you on your phone. I just figured out. So when I stopped, that's when I told you.
So I can't let this comment go much longer because I don't know how much time Brian has and how long he's going to be in here. But Brian Legend, thank you so much. This just made my day. I appreciate it for the awesome, amazing, generous super chat. And he just says, Dubai. Yes, I did get the plane ticket. Thank you so much for purchasing that for the Greek. You didn't have to do that. I did upgrade my seat to the max legroom section. So in all, I'm going to Dubai for like $300 after upgrading my seat both ways. So, wow. And
Nice.
actually, now that seed upgrade's covered by you as well with this, more than covered. So thank you so much. And you already know that the Greek is bullish. I've said this. The price action doesn't even matter to the Greek. I wake up and I just do what I do, regardless of what the price says. Today just happens to be people are more negative than on other days, but we'll get there. Trust me.
Everybody's got to understand, the more Safuu you have. Now, yes, I know I'm saying this on the heels of me selling a bunch of Safuu, but that again, I'll reiterate that as a strategic move. I plan to buy more Safuu. But the more Safuu you have, the better your life is going to be. When you sacrifice, which by the way, there was some mention that Brian talked about yesterday in the chat about maybe stopping, the rebase on Safuu, and there was some people that were like, "Oh no, this and the other." What he meant by that, was on October 20th, when we are supposed to sacrifice. After that date, there will be no. If he does it, there would be no more rebasing. And why is he doing that? It's to encourage everybody to do the right thing. Everybody has got to understand Safuu is Safuu X. So you've got to take all of these feelings that you have about Safuu, the love that you have for it. I love Safuu too, but it's not like we're, moving to what would be another crazy name, like something else. It's still Safuu. It's just an X at the end of it. It's Safuu X now. Everybody has got to take this and start to understand that this is not Safuu anymore after October 20th. Yes, it's still going to be there. You can trade it if you want with nobody else trading. You can be the only person trading it. But the reality is that it's now going to be Safuu X. All of the focus, the energy, the promotion, the money, all of us, Greek, Leon, NR, all of us, we're all going over there. All of you guys that want to stay over here thinking about maybe staying with some of your Safuu, don't do it. It's not a good idea. Of course, this is not financial advice, though. We already know that, right? But what am I going to tell you? I'm going to tell you my personal opinion. If you do that, it's a huge, gigantic mistake. Everybody should be thinking in terms of 100% going to Safuu X literally on day one. It should the system should be overridden with everybody trying to sacrifice. It's not going to be because they have the best, right? Oh, there's the same server that hosts YouTube and Facebook and everything else is what Brian has on now for all the websites. So we don't have to worry about that. But just imagine if it could be overridden. That's what everybody should be doing. It's just taking their Safuu and just sacrificing it day one, minute one, so that we can all move this train on and becomes even more successful on January 20th. Safuu is Safuu X. Okay, everybody.
And to add to that point, Daniel, I mean, that was Brian's intention from the jump. I mean, the blockchain was his end goal. We just got there a little bit sooner. So, and he's made it clear that all the focus is going to be on Safuu X. So anyone that's even hinting at staying in Safuu, a bad move, silly, just migrate. I mean, it's common sense.
I still see people going, I'm thinking of 80% sacrificing, keeping 20%.
Put your whole bag in.
And then they were asking me they were asking me what I thought about this and him stopping rebasing on Safuu, and they're like, Greek, what do you think? And I'm like, I don't care. I really don't care. I'm going to be way gone. Safuu X is where I'm going to be. Day one sacrifice, second one. I don't care. Like he's told you plenty of times what he's going to do. Okay. If you don't listen, only so much can be done. Okay. I can't force your hand. I can only say. And then you get the other response now. People are like, with the price going so low, and where he says, what's the incentive of holding? Well, with rebases, you basically can equal out where you are now. And everybody just assumes that we're just going to go on this negative trajectory. I see the price going up the closer we get to sacrifice. I said that before.
Agreed.
And I stick to that.
Yeah, and people got to understand, Safuu X is a blockchain now. All right, the blockchain is going to have the dev teams. They're going to have more utilities. You're going to have more investors going into a blockchain than just Safuu. So Safuu X is going to have more beneficial factors for you as an investor. Not financial advice, but just saying, just think of it as an upgrade from iPhone 1 to iPhone 2. You're just upgrading yourself to a better level of investment once you get into Safuu X because of all the possibilities that these devs can bring in from Nick Kalyani. So you're going to have all these protocols and projects coming in marketing Safuu X. So you're going to have like a better return in your investment if you get into Safuu X than compared to staying with Safuu. That's
And
just,
Ian, I'm going to bring your comment back up, but I saw this comment, and this is like perfect. People want to have 1,000 Safuu at $1 versus 100 Safuu X at $10. It's the value thing. People just want more, and they view, oh, I'm getting less. But guess what? If you have, like, people are like, well, why would they want to rebase less? Well, first of all, you're getting a 65% bonus, so that's amazing, and then you get free 2.5 months of steady growth at $9, and then you have that day one price with a fire pit that's going to be roaring at 65% or greater. Is the picture not forming here? I mean, so like, I'd rather have a little bit less in coins and bigger price, more stability, which is going to raise the floor, than having a ton and having this chaos like we're having now, as we could see what happens with chaos.
Sure. And Greek, even if you went back to like Nathan B's video where he did all the different blockchains after launch, and I believe it was they 60x on average. I mean, so does it really matter what that ratio is at sacrifice time?
and the best thing, you're getting a rebase. You're getting a rebase
Correct.
while it's still growing. So yeah.
So Ian, thank you so much. Ian was one of the original channel members. He was not gifted his, but I appreciate it just the same. He goes, Prado, I love your strategy. I did the exact same thing, was able to add a lot more Safuu today.
Well, there you
Love
go,
each
my
and
brother.
every one of
Ian, I
you.
love you, man. I love you to death, man. He's always on my channel too. He's probably going to be on NR when he starts going live, and he has his channel monetized. He goes on Leon's channel all the time. This guy is it's just an amazing community member and an amazing supporter of all of us. I love you, brother.
And obviously a smart one.
Yeah.
A very smart one, yeah.
That Go Pack Go section at the end, that can, we do agree on the Blackhawks, though, I think, Ian. But that Packers stuff.
I mean, where is it? Like, are you in freaking Wisconsin, Ian? Like, because if you are, I get it, bro. But if you're not, I'm sorry.
He does live in Wisconsin, so.
Oh, you do? Okay, well then,
Yeah,
okay, that's cool, bro. You're more power to you, brother.
85% of the year he deals with cold, so we'll give him his due. It's just.
How is it that Green Bay? How is it that Green Bay 2 times in a fucking row gets Hall of Fame quarterbacks right away? Like they get one, and then they go ahead and they draft another one. Like how does that happen, bro? Like Green Bay they had Brett Favre, and then right after that they have Aaron freaking Rodgers, bro. Really? Like, come on, man. It's just not fair.
Good back end office. Good scouts.
Behind the scenes. Yep.
And yet the Bears
like
can't
Brian
get a
Legend
quarterback.
and team.
And the Bears can't get a damn quarterback to save their life.
We still are the only team in the NFL who's never had a quarterback throw for 4,000 or more yards in a season.
I can't even believe that.
And they just keep adding games. We're at 17-game season now. They'll go to 18, and we still won't get it done. Please. I mean, it's a league now. The league now is you could be stride for stride with that wide receiver, bro. And you cover him like a blanket. If you just touch him a little bit, pass interference. It is a passing league now. And they still can't get a 4,000-yard passing quarterback. It's terrible. So here's one question that I've been getting a lot. Telemusic, what is the incentive for current holders to keep holding Safuu until sacrifice day if ratio is going to be so poor now with Safuu's current price and likely to get lower? The incentive.
Read that one more time, bro. I can't. I'm sorry.
Forgot we got the old guy in the room.
No, it's just that I can't read as fast as you, and when you read it fast.
What is the incentive for current holders to keep holding Safuu until sacrifice day if the ratio is going to be so poor now with the Safuu's current price and likely to get lower?
Well, I mean, for me, I think that first of all, it's not going to be lower. We still have a 65% multiplier. We're looking at it being lower if we're in the 2s or 3s or 1s as far as a price is concerned. If we're at 450 or above, you're still going to get right, Greek. We're still going to get more Safuu X for our one Safuu, right? At 450, right?
At 450, you'd end up with the 65%. Yeah. So anything 450 or above, you'd end up getting a 1-to-1.
You get 15% more, basically, right?
15% more. Yeah.
I mean, like you're still going to get like, and I seriously, everybody, do not think that we're going to be, I don't care what anybody says. I love Dio, but I don't think we're going to be down there in the 1s and 2s by the time we get, there's just no possible way that happens. Understand that our market cap is so low right now. And I know that everybody thinks it's fantastic. You know, it's at 70 million, whatever. What is it now, Greek? 70? 75, 70, 65, somewhere around there. But that's low. That's really
48 million
low, guys.
market cap.
What is it?
48 million.
All right, so it's even lower. So 48 million is just entirely too low. If we were to double up right now, we'd be under $100 million as a future blockchain. Are you kidding me? No, I think that's going to be like just at least $200 million by the time, at least $200 million by the time we hit October 20th. And I think it's probably going to be more than that. Cause I think that that Dubai is wildly successful. What do you guys think? I think Dubai is wildly successful.
I do too.
That's my prediction.
Yeah. And I just see the price. It's going to be above $4.50. We're going to be somewhere at around that. Like I said, you're going to end up getting 1.4 tokens per every one, which will be just fine for people. Then you get 2 free months of rebasing. You will be fine. And then you'll see this fire pit start at 65 to 70%. There's a plan. You got to visualize the plan. You got to stick with it. Don't let short-term price action just haze your full-term plan. And that's what I always have said. I have a plan. Obviously, the reason I can say the price doesn't matter is because as of Sunday, my whole bag's going for nodes. So starting Monday, this short price allows me to build up again faster, but I'm going to, and I'm sacrificing 100% just like I've planned, and it's all there. The plan is there. You just got to follow.
I don't know about you guys, but I think that the price being lower, we've been explained to it by Diogenes and by Brian Legend. If you guys listen to the AMA that occurred overnight, he speaks about how even if the price is lower, that's where we're heading, right, Greek? Where we're going to get into that 65, somewhere in there, 70%. We're gonna end up with a very high fire pit. But I've spoken about this in a video maybe 3 or 4 videos ago, that the higher Safuu is going into the sacrifice, the lower Safuu X starts off with. In other words, if we go with a higher Safuu price, when we open on January 20th, there's going to be a big sell-off and we're going to take a big dip right away. And the reason why is because there's going to be so many people with so many Safuu X. Because of that multiplier, it's going to end up making a lot of people see their wallets with this incredible amount of money that they've never seen before. That's still going to happen, but it's not going to be as bad. It's not going to be as much. So in other words, somebody who might come out of January 20th with, say, 5,000 Safuu X because of a high price, they're going to come out of it with 1,000 Safuu X, right? That's going to be the difference. So that means that instead of someone wanting to sell 5,000, they might want to sell it all, but they're only going to be able to sell 1,000. So that puts a lot less pressure on the price of Safuu X. So that means, in other words, again, the lower the price that we have now, the higher we come out of it, because there's going to be such low sell pressure and such high buy pressure that we actually come out of the 20th on opening day shooting out and shooting up. So it's actually a very good thing that we have a low price now.
Yep,
Makes sense.
And we had Odie join the stream. Odie, if you don't know, if you want a channel membership, all you have to do is go to my page and just click allow gifts, and you can get a membership to the channel. Thanks to Sir Brian Legend.
all the way.
Odie's always rocking on. He probably doesn't even know the craziness that happened because he just got up over there on the West Coast. He's just happy living the Safuu life.
I think I did that already. Didn't I do that the one time? I'm going to try to make sure that I did.
You are a member.
Okay, so I'll have to do it.
Yeah. Milky goes, Dan, you don't need to explain yourself, buddy. You do you. This is real life, and life needs to be navigated individually, which is what all of us say on this panel. You never had to explain yourself, but unfortunately, the police are out there, and
Yeah, I know. I knew they were going to be out, Greek.
Yeah.
I knew it. I told NR, I was like, bro, this comes with it, bro. I know they're all watching. All those idiots from over there at the other channel too, the other guy's channel. You knew that they were gonna come in like, he showed it all. He showed it all. We told you.
Why don't you own?
That's the
so-
namby-pamby police.
Crypto
Yeah.
Chris goes, thoughts on what the bottom might be. Well, I saw it hit 303, and then it just took this sharp turn, and currently we are at 311.
311.
So if that's a sign, we bounced off 303. So could that be the bottom right now? A short-term bot? I have no clue. If you're thinking about buying now, just buy. Okay, that's how I always it's so hard to time the market. I've learned that every single time you think you have it, you don't have it. And then, you just, with rebasing though, you buy dollar cost average. Eventually you're going to be under the mark where you bought anyways. And you're already at a great buying point. Like I've been buying my way down to under, I think I'm at like $360 cost average right now. And I bought originally at 180 was for the original buy.
So to add to your point, oh, go ahead, Odonato.
Oh, I was just going to say, that it started bouncing back because I woke up. That's what it is. Stay on it like it is. Oh, was it that big cup of coffee that you just had a minute ago?
He put the wig on and they got scared. Exactly.
No doubt. To add to Daniel's point about the price increasing as we get closer to sacrifice, yes, I believe that Dubai is going to be successful. But then how many people in our own community are kind of holding on, to some powder, and then they're going to throw in right before sacrifice to take advantage of that 65% increase, migration to Safuu X. I think we're going to see some money come in from our own community and from outside, and not just from Dubai.
I think we're gonna be at $9 on the 20th. Greek and I are very excited about $9. That's the spot right there, right, Greek?
That's the spot. We hit $9 and you'll see a happy Greek. I think you'll have a happy community as well. Because so one thing that's a problem, and this is also a reason why the sentiment right now is crazy.
By the way, that's about a $250 million market cap.
Indeed.
Yeah. So people were thinking, $65, price, and then I can get like 5-to-1, and it just would not have been sustainable. It would have been really bad, actually, for the protocol. We would have had all these people with huge bags on day one, seeing more money than they've ever had in their life, not knowing what to do with themselves. It would have been pretty bad. So, as I started thinking more, it's like, yeah, everybody, when you first start thinking about it, like, oh yeah, of course I want to have the most of everything. I want to be greedy. And then you're like, wait a second. Let me see. And then once he jumped the price from $6 to $9 starting price, it finally clicked to me. I'm like, oh yeah, we need that fire pit. And then once I started doing fire pit calculations, that I was like, no, this is where it needs to be. So I've been looking at price a lot differently since then. And
yeah.
Ian Bedner with another super chat. Thank you so much.
Part of it. You're looking at the Napanock.
He goes, if Brian's not worried, I'm not worried. Like Greek said, there's a plan in place. Prado, Green Bay versus the Eagles, November 27th. Want to bet Safuu X on the outcome?
Say again?
The Packers play the Eagles on November 27th. Ian wants to make a wager with you of Safuu X on the outcome.
What does he want to bet? I'll bet because the Eagles are going to be good this year. And I know that you still have that Aaron Rodgers. He's like, like we just spoke about him earlier, Hall of Famer. But I think that the Eagles, it'll be, where are they playing, Greek? Are they playing in Green Bay or in Philadelphia?
I do not know.
I don't even know. Because it depends. If they're playing in Philadelphia, that's a win for Philly.
Yeah.
I'll bet him one Safuu X.
There you go. That's like the Trading Places movie where remember the Mortimer brothers? They
Eddie Murphy, yeah.
had their the $1.
Great movie.
Classic.
Yeah, that's an awesome movie.
That is a freaking great movie. Yeah.
I will trade you one Safuu X. Or I'll bet you
One Safuu X, Ian. That's the bet. The Eagles win. No spread. No points. Just straight up win or loss. The Packers win. I give you a Safuu X in January. The Eagles win. You give me 10. It's fair.
If the Bears win, you owe me 10. If the Packers win, I'll give you 1.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's not happening. It's not happening. Riley Freeman, the only people complaining are the ones ready to sell. LOL. It's usually the case. I mean, if you're not selling or you're not even thinking about selling your bag, then this price is just monopoly money. I always say it helps me when I invest to just view everything as monopoly money. Like as soon as I put it into MetaMask, that money's gone. It's a loss in my opinion. It's already mentally thought of as a loss. And then, it turns into something. I'm happy. It doesn't, whatever. I've already lost it mentally, so you can't lose anything that you haven't prepared mentally for.
Unfortunately, for some people, it's hard to take the emotion away from their investing. And that's, I mean, even in the stock market, you see it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
It's tough for a lot of people to do.
And that's the important thing with investing. Emotion is one of the key components of it. And this is why you see all those people, when you look back at like the Bitcoins, you look back at the Ethereums, Cardano before when it pumped, everybody's like, man, I missed out. I had the opportunity and I just didn't. It's all about conviction. In order to make it, you have to risk it. Okay. You can't make a biscuit without risking it. And right now, if you believe that this is going to be a blockchain, it's going to make it, then
I'll be right back, guys.
Price shouldn't matter right now at this level. Safuu Protocol, our boy Asa. Let's go, guy. Or maybe it's not Asa, maybe it's one of the others. I forget Asa's. He's up. Odie's up, so Asa should be up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
let's go, guy. Great to see Daniel. I know they was acting up this morning. Love you all and keep up the great work. Odie probably has no clue what we're talking about. Did you go in the Discord yet?
I did. I took a minute while I was getting my hot cup of Joe here, but
did you catch up with all the drama?
No, because I don't like looking at the drama. To be quite honest,
fair
I saw a little bit, but give me the quick rundown.
So, Daniel made a strategic play / he needed some of the funds, so he sold from one of his wallets, like maybe 15% of his bag, maybe maximum. Mm-hmm. So he did that, and of course the police were out in full guard with screenshots. Look at this, Daniel sold out. He's telling us why are you selling? And you know how it went.
Yeah.
From there. And then once you got the game of telephone, Daniel doesn't believe in Safuu anymore. Oh my God, he's selling out. And then it's like, dude, pump the brakes, people. Pump the brakes. And I'm like, no. So yeah, my DMs were blowing up. People are like, dude, I'm trying to get the story to kind of calm the people down. Did Daniel sell? And I'm like, well, I know he's got multiple wallets. I don't keep track of his wallets. If this is for sure one of his wallets, yes, this transaction's there. It's on the blockchain. I can't refute it. He obviously sold. There's probably a reason. Daniel, 5 minutes later, I answer and he goes, yeah, I needed money for some bills really quick. And I knew the price was going to go down based on the sentiment. So I made a strategic play to sell here, and I'm going to buy back in and increase my position. I'm like, makes sense.
Smart.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, for me, because nodes matter and every Safuu matters, I can't play these games right now with this.
Yeah.
Otherwise, maybe now if you know something's going to happen, you have conviction, you make the play. It's, I always say you gotta do that. But Daniel made a play, and
ain't nothing wrong with that.
We were just catching Odie up there, Daniel.
Yeah.
There is a redhead going by right now, brother. You guys wouldn't even believe it.
That's just crazy. People questioning the conviction. If Daniel was going to dump and go, he wouldn't just sell what he sold. I mean, God, it doesn't take any brain cells. And I only have one that functions at this time of the morning. And even I can figure that one out, baby. Yeah, we love you, Dan. We love all you guys. It's just crazy. People need to...
I love you all too. Yeah. Anybody who would think for 1 second without any kind of anything without anything being wrong or anything happening. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff that has gone wrong and that has been bad, and I never sold. Why on earth would I just wake up today and just sell? Like, I'm not going to sell
and
all
sell
of
at the
my
bottom.
things. It's for a reason, and there's
Yeah.
strategy behind it, and so the for a reason and strategy combined is why I sold. It's just that simple. What my hope is to be able to buy. I won't be able to buy as much as I sold because of the amount that I have, which is about on standby. There's about $23,000 in BNB in that wallet because I took about 20,000 already for bills and things like that. So, but when I buy back in, what I'm hoping to buy back in is at around so that I can have 8,000 422, the 2 Safuu per epoch area. That's where I want to be able to buy back into. Now I sold 13,000, but that was $50,000 worth of stuff. You know what I mean? So like, but with taxes, it was about 42,000 that I was able to get out. Then I have to take money out, whatever. In the end, so being able to buy back in with about 23,000, unless price goes way down, I'm hoping to buy in that area. But what's funny is earlier today in the chat room, Diogenes, I'm like telling him, hey, what do you think about this? Like this strategy that I have, because I'm thinking of, I'm hopefully wanting to buy in the 2s somewhere. And I swear to God, this guy's so brilliant. First of all, I'll tell you that as I'm telling him this, in my head, I'm telling him this, but I have also already figured out the best place for me to buy back in is at $2.60. And would you believe that this guy comes right back at me and goes, yeah, it's a great thing. It's a great idea. If I were you, I would hopefully be able to get back in at 260. I'm like, bro, he gave me freaking goosebumps. I'm like, bro, that's exactly the freaking price that I'm hoping it gets down to, and I'm going to buy back in. I mean, that's how this guy's mind is, Dio. He is that smart, bro, that he knows already where it could go down to today or in the next day and a half, and that what that bottom might be. And that's exactly where I was hoping to be able to buy into. It was like a moment of like, wow, dude, like that guy is just so free. I'm just so proud that he is a part of this community.
Indeed.
And I don't understand how he's not like sitting next to Brian for basically every decision that he makes. The guy just knows so much. He and Starbuck are just like, they're 2 brilliant people that, but it's just unbelievable. Like when he told me that, I was just like, wow, bro. $2.60 is where I'm hoping it gets down to, and that's exactly the price he said to me. And that's not me making that up because to make it sound better. That's literally the truth. I was just like, wow, bro. I could not believe it.
And do you want to hear something crazy? As all the chaos and Discord's going on, there's another Discord chat we got with like Starbuck, with Diogenes, with all of us, and we're talking about what sandwiches we like to eat. It's so calm, peaceful in there, and we're all just like, yeah, we like these sandwiches.
Yeah, what did you say when Starbuck asked what your favorite? Because she asked me what my favorite sandwich was, and I gave her 3. These are mine, guys. I'm going to tell you this right now. Everybody can comment and make your pick. What's your favorite sandwich? Top 3. Top 3 for me is going to be the Philadelphia cheesesteak. That's the #1 sandwich ever made in the history of mankind. Then number 2 is the cheeseburger, but then the third one is going to shock everybody. It is an underestimated one, the one that no one thinks about, the bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. That is number 3 best sandwich.
That's my go-to breakfast sandwich is the bacon.
Yes.
Rather. No
I mean, but people forget about that sandwich, NR, when they talk about the best sandwiches. It's an underrepresented sandwich.
There's a reason why they forget about that sandwich, Dan.
Which spot in Philly are you going to?
Because it has eggs.
Cheesesteak?
Because it has eggs. It's a perfect sandwich,
Eggs
though.
is good, man.
Eggs are messed up. You lost me at eggs, man.
Yeah.
Bro.
We need what spot in Philly you going to for your cheesesteaks?
When I was the last time I was in Philadelphia, I got it from Pat's Steaks because I love Pat's. I know Geno's is good too, but Pat's is more gritty, and I just like their grill tastes a little bit better than because Geno's is extremely, and I know that this sounds weird, they're extremely clean. I used to work in Philadelphia. I did a story on Geno's and Pat's, and Geno's is spotless. The entire the entire thing. Whereas Pat's is obviously not so much, but it's just a little bit. It just adds a little bit more to their cheesesteak. So I love Pat's. And when I was down in Philadelphia, I actually did a video while I was down there, a couple of videos while I was down there. And while I was down there, I got that delivered to me. So Pat's is a great one for me. There's also Jim Steaks on South Street.
I like
Gino.
Tony Luke's.
Tony Luke's is another great one. That's another great one. Yeah.
All right, we got some super chats here. Ian Bednar, thank you so much for the $3. He goes at Eagles, one Safuu X deal. So
Yep.
that is on. And then he leaves a $2 one. Haha, Greek, I'll gladly take that bet for the Packers. Fine, we are on for the Packers bet. I'm gonna
let Ian know that I'll send him my wallet address. I don't need his though, but I'll send him my wallet address.
I love it. Don Cooley's in the house. Thank you so much for the super.
What's up, Don?
We appreciate all you do for all our channels. You are always out there. Thank you so much. And we got one more from Mike Traver. Thank you so much. No time. Since many of us are in daylight savings right now, wouldn't the Eastern time zone, that would be 8 p.m. EDT. I see EDT as -4 from UTC. Right now, based on the math, I've taken the countdown timer and I've just taken it from today at my time zone and just stretched it out. And I come to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Mhm.
That's the time I got. Either way, if it changes, whatever, up or down an hour, I don't care because I'm going to be, when that timer's at 4 hours, I'm going to be like this. That's
It's
what
not
I'm going
daylight
to be doing
saving time
all
right now
freaking day.
anyway, so that's not till next month, or it's not until October, unless Congress actually ends up passing it. You guys
who knows?
know that one of them passed it, and it went to the other one like 3 or 4 months ago to just end it forever, and they're holding on to that bill. Nobody's passed it yet. I want that gone.
There's the man.
Not want to fall back.
So Khan is in the house. He's busy at work. He can't join us, but he says, "Hola, boys." And Khan, if you go on, please accept gift memberships. You can be a member of the channel. Brian Legend gave gifts out, so if you guys don't know, now you know.
He did. What did I miss?
Oh, yeah, he gave out 50 channel memberships to people. I don't know how many are left. I don't know.
Oh,
And then Confirmant also says, wonder what Confirmant RM will say next in tonight's TA video. That is true. I always look forward to all his videos that he has. Biz wants to know, with the price where it is now, what type of returns can full node holders expect? So how does this change things? Okay, let's see. I'm not going to be all Daniel Prado style with it on the screen. We're just going to... So right now the price is $3.12. That's what we're basing it on. So you do 2,700 times $3.12. So 84.24 is the monetary value, which would get you 936 Safuu X to each node. So when I calculated my figures, that was off 11.9. So you're starting out compounding at 8,000. You'll roughly have around 16K of free cash come mainnet launch off of the compounding of that node. And then from there on, you'll compound out. It's going to be less than the 1.8 million on my charts unless something changes. This is at current pricing. I always have to stress that, unless something changes. But only the community can make that happen. Buy the dip. Buy the dip.
Mhm.
Or buy up. Don't wait. Don't sit there and be like, I don't know, it's going to go down. It could go down. It could. I'm not saying it's going to. I don't say anything with absolutes when you're dealing with number statistics. I'm just saying that you're rebasing anyways. So if you're going to buy. If you have the cash, buy. Not financial advice, buy. Not financial advice. Okay. Ian Bednar with another super chat. Thank you so much. Looking like Axl Rose, laughing my ass off. I love your look.
Love you too, Ian. Big love, baby.
And
Thank
Ian,
you.
by the way,
earned me a super chat.
Ian, I'm a Ravens fan, brother. I've had season tickets since '96 when they came to town. So go Baltimore Ravens.
Nice.
And Steve Ando saying Mike Traver, the timer on the Safuu website will put us at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Sunday night. That is exactly what the Greek has. Let's hope that it stays there. We've been told it will stay there. It's not moving again. It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I can't change my flight again, man.
I forgot. Yeah, you have to change your flight. At least now you have some advantages. We got that gold list spot for you, so that's good.
Man, I feel so blessed, believe me, man. I owe confirming.
Yeah, we were talking about that before it happened and how it would work so well for you. Number one, you came in 6th place, but then also that flight thing and having to change, and then your wife having to be on her toes, and I was just like, man, this is gonna make his life so much easier. And then it happened for you, so we were very happy that it happened for you.
It was pretty awesome, and honestly, I mean, you guys, coming in 6th, a lot of it was first of all the community, because people voted for me, and that weighted Safuu vote. But you guys supporting me, got everybody to come, view it and vote for me. And I mean, I owe all of you guys, all the YouTubers, all the community, just everybody. So yeah, when the node starts producing, I'm certainly going to give back big time to the community in the form of giveaways and all kinds of stuff, man. So yeah, I just feel blessed, and I believe in giving back big time, karma, all that good stuff. So it's coming.
Riley Freeman says it would be great if our 2,700 Safuu is set in stone at $4.40, equal to 11,900 on Node Sacrifice Day, regardless of what the price may be on Sunday. That's a great thought. Of course, it's impossible because, what if it's higher? What if it's, what if it goes higher? Then it's like you lock it in at 440, so then you get people complaining the other end. And for all of those who saw Chuck Norris, he has been banned from the channel, so you don't have to worry about him in the comments anymore. This is why I like Steve. Steve, thank you for the super chat. Bears are taking the NFC North this year. We can sip all that hopium, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough unless Aaron Rodgers tears both ACLs and somehow he'll still stay in for a second half and make a comeback on us, because that's what he does. CM Ulis Alakawa, hello, good guys on the planet. Do I have to change any settings on MetaMask for light node sacrifice? Is there any limit sacrifice for 350 Safuu? I ask because any surprise on sacrifice day will be said. You don't have to change any settings. The only thing you have to do is hopefully later today they have the app up and running so you can connect your wallet, practice sliding things over, practice the motions of where you're going to have to go.
Make sure you have some BNB in your wallet for gas.
That is important. Make sure you have at least, I've been telling everybody, $5 of BNB minimum. Have more if you want. Don't risk it. But yeah, all you have to do is have the Safuu, have the BNB, slide to 5, and click boom, boom, confirm, and you're good. You do that, man, faster than the rest, and you'll be extremely happy with your 5 light nodes, and that's all you will have to do. Oh.
Sit there and watch the money roll in.
Let it rebase.
Hendrik says I skipped all his comments. Let's see. Hendrik, there's a ton of comments. I apologize today. It's been crazy, and I'm skipping around because of super chats. Henrik.
And while Greek's looking, if you guys haven't, go down and hit the thumbs up button, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
And more importantly, somehow we just jumped up a bunch of viewers. So what I want to say is now's the perfect time, since we are at the max amount of viewers we've been this whole stream. So I don't know who shared this.
I've been posting the link in all the chats.
It was $150 just a second ago. Awesome.
So go to everybody else's channel besides mine after the stream, like, subscribe, spam all their videos, and do that. Do not watch me after this. Go to their channels, watch their videos, support their channels. You guys are already here supporting my channel. This has been great. Once again, I really mean this. Go to their channels. I don't need.
Greek's got enough people subscribing to his channel already. You know what I mean? Like, it's enough already.
So hopefully this is the comment that I missed, Hendrik. There's a ton. He goes, LOL, I don't know how some people have time to keep track of everybody's wallet. Your, mine, Brian, Sif, Treasury. Haha, I mean, it's okay, but 24/7, get some sleep, LOL. It's 100% true. There's like a few wallets that like I keep track of, like obviously, but they're all on the bots in Discord. So you just go there, you can see the values, you can see everything. But so many people. Did this treasury sell? Every time the price goes down to it, it's like, did the treasury sell? Then you get the cops coming in and they're like trying to figure out, playing detective, why this happened.
Yeah, all of the private eyes.
There's reasons. It's a free market. Brian said it. Everybody can sell if they want to. Obviously, you know, we tell people, why would you sell? But if you have a plan and you have conviction and you know what you're doing and you have a reason behind the sell, you know, who am I to say that you shouldn't sell? Nobody has that power.
Brian will be the first
anybody
one
who
to tell
sells
anybody
with the
that
intention of
selling
not.
is,
I was going to say anybody who sells with the intention of not buying back in is just making a very big mistake. I mean, like obviously, like Greek just said, if you have a plan, then that's fine. But like, this is an opportunity of a lifetime for everybody. You know, that's just my opinion, though. I don't know. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I was just going to say that everybody's heard Brian say it again and again. There's nothing wrong with selling. I mean, if you don't sell, that's one half of the tax, more or less, that doesn't get into the SIF and Treasury and help the rest of us out. And people flip out their freaking minds and get all namby-pamby when someone's selling. It's like Brian's the first one to say, I'm not going to tell people they can't sell. I mean, that ain't right. You got to sell for whatever reason you want. I mean, there's responsible and irresponsible, but that's a matter of opinion, so I won't go there. That's subjective. Everybody has a different definition on that one. But yeah, I mean, yeah, what is it with people who don't have, what are they playing WoW in their mom's basement? They're 50 years old and sitting there in their underwear and their jammies and stuff. And oh, check it out. John just sold 1 million Safuu. Let's put it on Discord. I mean, seriously, grow up.
It's exactly it.
Yeah.
So another Hendrik Rivera comment. I can't find it here to bring it up, but I got it on my phone. Love you guys, but I love this project. This price even more discount. I'm selling my PS5 and 70-inch TV to buy more Safuu, LOL. Now that's on you. If you want to sell things, go ahead.
The Safuu pawn shop.
Exactly.
With a 16% buy tax, sell tax.
Ian Bednar's back at it again. He goes,
Indeed,
NR, I love
Ian.
Ray Lewis
Yeah.
on the Ravens. One of the true greatest linebackers ever. Leon, I'm glad you were able to build your bag back up, broski. Yeah.
Indeed.
Leon has made extreme strides, and he's like the perfect like tale for what everybody should do. Rather than complain, rather than look at the negatives in every situation, he just said, no, I'm going to be positive, keep moving forward, build back up. And look at him. He's more excited about nodes. He's mad that he's got to work. So he's like trying to plan out his bathroom breaks to go at a strategic time. So we already know 6:15 is when the gold list spots will stop and everything goes live at one time. So, you know, you just got to be in the bathroom at 6:12.
And be in there for 2 hours.
Well, no, because once your nodes are bought, you're in good hands. You know,
Yeah.
it's going to take you 26 seconds to buy a node, you know, because you're going to be fast. You're not going to be using your internet at home that we see on the videos. So you should be good.
Kind of slow. Yeah, I'm definitely ready for it. I mean, I'm still buying, even with DCA, I'm still buying more. I mean, I bought some this morning. I bought like 22 more this morning at 364 or something like that. So I'm still buying. I'm not scared. Scared money don't make money, so I'm not scared. So, you know, I'm just gonna keep buying, rebasing until we get to October 20th. And just like you guys said, once the Dubai hits, I'm pretty sure the price will pump up 3 days before October 20th. And I'm just ready for that. Other than that, it's a blockchain. You can't go wrong with a blockchain, especially
That is true.
When it's brand new. That's the best thing that I'm waiting for. And
Yeah. Hendrik Rivera, Leaves me a super chat, even though I miss his other chats and I skipped them. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm the worst host ever. I'm kidding. He goes, it's okay, brother. I know today has been a tough one. Today's just a normal day. I mean, I hold Safuu at Rebase. I'm living the life. Sunday, I'm going to get a node. So I guess you got to look at all the positives and stop focusing on the negatives. Keep that mindset clear and just know where we're going. And
a node and five light nodes, right? You are going to try for the 5 light nodes too, right, Greek?
Yes. I wanted to keep that a secret, but yes, I'm going after 5 light nodes as well.
Well, I was just asking you.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Just hit him up.
I love it.
You could have been like, well, I don't know, man, because I might not. I don't know. You could have said that.
Right.
Yeah.
With my last dying breath, absolutely.
Yes, I'm going
be
after
silly.
5 light nodes.
I think you'd be silly not to, Greek. I mean,
Yeah, let's do it.
So Mr. Mark says wallet 778 have 2,700 Safuu. Is this enough wallets for 500 nodes to sell out? How many wallets are whitelisted? Can you buy more than 1 node per wallet? Okay, so there's many things. Currently, my wallet doesn't have 2,700 Safuu, and I'm buying a node. So that will happen later today. So that checks off. There's going to be lots of wallets that are doing that. Trust me, there's transfers that are going to be happening. There's things that are going to be going down. So don't look at the number of wallets right now. Maybe an hour or two before, if you can somehow pull that information fast enough. I don't know if you're quick enough. Now, is this enough wallets for 500 nodes to sell out? Yes. There's plenty of people who want these 500 nodes. These things are going to sell out. I can assure you they will be sold out within a few minutes. I can't guarantee it, but I will.
I second that. It'll be a few minutes.
I agree.
Now, how many
The light nodes are going to go in seconds. Under 30 seconds, they will all be gone. But the full nodes, it'll probably be a couple minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. And how many are whitelisted? I don't know the exact numbers, and I'm sure they've never even given the numbers. I don't know if they're ever going to give those numbers. They don't need to. But it doesn't matter. It's all about being quick. If you're whitelisted, you have the amount, then you have this. You have to do what you have to do. You have to get in there, be quick with your fingers, and just get it. And as for 1 node per wallet, it is 1 regular node per wallet. But there are people who are going to get multiple nodes if they have multiple wallets, and they can obviously afford it. They've obviously done the planning prior to this. They've gotten their Safuu bags where they need to be. So, yeah, there's plenty of people out there who can.
Remember, we also asked that question. It's technically 6 nodes per wallet because you can go 1 full 5 lights. So if you're planning to buy the 5 lights, which again we don't know if Greek is doing that, but if you're planning to buy 5 nodes, you can buy it in the same wallet that you bought the full node with. Okay, everybody that's wondering about that.
Yes, the Greek is going after 5 light nodes as well. You heard it here first. I'm doing it.
And you should.
Yes, I was given an opportunity to accumulate
I'm
extra
glad
funds
that I'm
for
glad
light
that
nodes.
we're saying it here on your channel first instead of me blurting it out like, hey, aren't you buying one? Like you would have been like, bro, like I haven't said anything about it. You know what I mean? On my channel, that would have been terrible.
I've been extremely blessed. So that's all I'm going to say is people have taken care of the Greek in multiple ways. So yes, I am getting a full node. I'm using that gold list spot for that. And yes, I have to be fast, just like every single other person. There's no advantage for me on the light nodes other than I don't have to focus on getting the full node as well as the light node at the same time. So yeah, I guess that is an advantage, but I'm sorry. It just happened. I've been blessed. And
only people who have a gold list have that one advantage, and that's the only advantage that we have as a gold list member is that we get to buy the node without anybody else there trying to buy a node also. That's the only one, because there was also a couple of comments about us being given the nodes as gold list members. No, we still have to buy them. That's the only thing that we have is that we get to buy them with no line. After that, though, anything else that we want, and by the way, again, we still are buying them, but then after that, if we want the light nodes, We have to be just like everybody else. It is the only advantages that we have is that we get to buy the one node without a line. That's it.
And Susan Emerson, the ladies of Safuu here on the channel, love it. Love seeing ladies in my channel. I keep flipping from buying more Safuu to get a node or just rebasing it with what I have to sacrifice. Interested in your views on pros and cons. I love
Well,
this
it's all
question.
pros to me.
All
I
pros.
love this
Yeah,
question
right.
every time I get it because for me, as if you have 2,700 Safuu, the only thought is node.
Correct.
Node.
Second
It's a
that.
long-term play, and it's going to keep paying you out for the lifetime of the blockchain, and eventually it will pass up what you do for just sacrificing. And if you believe in this long-term, then that's the play. If you say, I want to have access to cash and I don't want to be tied up and I'm short-sighted, then the other play is just to keep rebasing, and then you have access to your money. Because right now, I'm locked up till January 20th when I buy this node. So, but for me, it's not even a decision. It's everything going into nodes because the blockchain is the future. And if you see how blockchains have performed on average, to me, the pros more than outweigh the cons. Yeah, there is risk. Yeah, this is DeFi. But you got to look at it. There's risk in holding and sacrificing as well. So, like, it's the same risk. It's just I'm taking it now versus later. And I'm going to have daily income streams coming in for the rest of the blockchain. That will happen.
Yeah, and with the if you get a node, don't forget you're getting the rebase plus the fees. And if you're just sacrificing, you're only just getting the rebase. So you're getting a better benefit off of the nodes than you would if you're just sacrificing for a percentage of
Good
rebase.
point, Leon. I like to view it as a pie. You know, you get a slice of a pie. If you're just rebasing, you're getting the same piece of the pie as everybody else who's rebasing, 2.09% a day. If you are a node holder, you're growing your bag bigger, and that's what you want. You want to be the one who controls the biggest portion of SafeX. So being a node holder, you're growing your portion daily, whereas if you're just a regular holder, you're just growing it the same as everybody else. So you want to increase your stake, and that will. Zandil Sa, thank you so much for the super sticker. I don't know what currency is that one. That's a weird one. I've never seen ZAR. If anybody knows, in the comments below. I know we've been going an hour strong, and I could keep going all day. And I know people are like, Greek, you got to go all day. Unfortunately, I had about an hour, 15-minute window here to do this stream because of work and time constraints. But, you know, so we'll keep it going, answer a few more questions. But just so everybody's aware, if you definitely need something answered and you want me to get to a guaranteed, super chat is the way to go. I'm not saying you have to do it. I'm just saying if you want guaranteed, because there are a lot of comments and it is tough to go through all of them and give you this info.
That is a South African rand. Bizarre.
Okay.
Very cool.
So that is very cool. Greek worldwide also.
Mm-hmm.
You got to love it.
So Hendrik Rivera says, imagine everybody trying to get 5 light nodes, 1,500 of them divided by 5 equals 300 spots. So when you're thinking of that, only 300 people essentially have to click that button right as it goes live, and those things would be gone. That's how fast you have to be. And I don't want to understate it. You have to be fast. As Daniel has shown in his video many times of his pre-sale buying, it's literally boom, boom, and that's it. You don't have time to sit there and go click and then go. If you do that,
Do
you're
I
already
really want this? Let me think about it.
Yeah, so if you really want a node, you have to have the conviction right now, get everything set up, get going. That day, you shouldn't be purchasing BNB hours before, because you could run into a situation with Transact and all these places. I bought $250 worth of BNB through Transact because my bank account set up with them. 16 hours went by before I got my $250 worth of BNB, and the price jumped up about 45 cents. And I'm sitting there, I'm like,
yeah,
well, nice dip I could have bought, huh? Did I still buy? Yes, because dollar cost averaging anyways, it's okay. But don't run into those problems if you're in need of BNB. Find somebody who can donate some BNB to you if you need or whatever. Do not miss out because of that. That would suck if you go to do the transaction you didn't have BNB.
Yeah, Susan
that would
Emerson,
totally
for
suck.
me, like just to give you my take on it, it's just it's as simple as what you're buying the node for, you're gonna get back in 34 days after November 20th. So around Christmas Eve, you could look into the Safuu X nursery, and then you will see the amount that you done spent on it. You already have back. So why the heck wouldn't you do that? It is all pros, zero cons when it comes to it. So my personal advice, not financial, of course, is that you do get it because you're going to be able to get that back anyway. And then on top of that, even when we're all done with this promotional, percentage of 2.093% every day, when that's gone, that node is going to be paying you every day just ridiculous amounts of money. So yes, you should buy that if you can.
And as Randall Flagg says, buy nodes if you can. It's a constant stream of revenue for life. No matter the price, as long as SafeWex is trading, you'll be making money. That is
Correct.
the
Actually,
number.
if anything on the blockchain is trading.
Yeah.
Yeah, not even Safuu X. Any project that's on the chain.
Everything.
So, yeah.
Yeah. The more
just
projects,
like,
the better.
Just like Ace of Spade on Crypto Pride's AMA last time, he said, look, once the blockchain is out, we're not going to be doing that much marketing. Those projects that come into Safuu X will be marketing their tokens, which in turn will help market Safuu X because they're going to say, hey, you guys need to go buy Safuu X if you want these tokens. So
That's
just
right.
imagine all the sustainability that's going to happen once you get the nodes and all. The fees are going to be maximum. It's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Ace of Spade, man, that is one smart cat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows his
Definitely
stuff.
is. And that's exciting. I mean, the way this thing's going to snowball, it's exciting.
Yeah.
And Hendrik says he's going to sit his wife on the desktop, train her for 3 days how to be quick so she can buy the lights while I buy my full on my mobile. Hey, I told people you have to figure out ways to get this done. If you have a will and a way, and this is one. I don't have a wife. I could just train my pug or something how to like do it, but he, I have to stop saying that. I don't have a wife. It makes me sad every time.
No, I love it. I think it's hysterical. You always
We'll
make
find
sure
you one
you
in
bring it up,
Dubai.
bro. It's like every stream, we know Greek is single, bro.
Maybe you'll meet her in Dubai, Greek.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be
it's
wonderful.
By the way.
That's funny.
And she'll say, I'll marry you if you jump out of a perfectly good airplane.
There you
Oh,
go.
if there was anything that's going to make him do that, that's the one right there.
That is
Yeah.
the one. Four
I'm not going
finger.
to stop harping on that.
Yeah, I just saw this name of the comment I brought up. 4-finger lotion hand.
I love that guy.
Hopefully they fix the whitelist
good.
issue soon. Yes, if you have the amount, make sure you fill out the forms. You do what you need to do. I don't want anybody missing out, but
Check your wallets.
check your wallet.
4-finger lotion hand, a winner of one of my contests when I was giving away Safuu. That's how I know him so well.
Which, by the way, I'm giving away 10 Safuu right after node purchase.
Oh, yeah, that's right. To one lucky viewer.
Very
Correct.
cool.
Correct.
And I can assure you that me and Daniel are not eligible
No,
for that.
no, you're not. Neither is Sean.
Yeah, we have paid it forward. So if he pulls our name on the picker, he's just gonna redraw on the spot. So
But I do want to say this as well too. Once Dubai hits, like for those who aren't sure if the nodes are going to be sold out and stuff, look at the beginning of March 1st when Safuu did come into play. They sold out within 30 seconds. Now imagine October 17th. You're going to have new investors coming from Dubai, but imagine all these other YouTube content creators who aren't fully about Safuu, but they talk about other projects. They're going to be boasting and talking about Safuu X as well. So now you're going to reach the masses through YouTube as well too, from these other YouTube content creators who talk about projects, protocols, and blockchains. So imagine those new investors jumping in and trying to get Safuu and, jump into Safuu X. So it's going to be big. So, you got to look at every little spectrum when you're seeing the investment from Dubai, and then you're going to look at all these, because we just talk about Safuu. You know, I mean, of course, we love it. It's our passion. We invest in it. We believe in it. But then you're going to have other people who are passionate about DeFi and crypto who will talk about upcoming projects like Safuu X. So now you're going to have a ton of them coming out talking about us. So it's going to be big, you guys. So I definitely believe in the project. And I see that we're going to get there October 20th. So just be ready for it. That's it. That's all I can say for those who are still on the fence somewhere.
Yeah. And Ian says Greek will have ladies lining up around the block with that node. So I'll just be like, ladies, I got a node. That's creepy.
Get a shirt made.
So basically, the whole point of this live was to show you that Daniel Prado is still here. He still believes. He ain't going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. Just Talking's not going anywhere. And our Legend's not going anywhere. Odonado may be in the loony bin soon, but he's not going anywhere. Yeah, like, we can't say this enough. We are here. We are here to stay. The Greek's bullish. I believe. You should believe too. Stop looking at short-term price action. Have a plan and stick to it with conviction, and you will make it. Just trust yourself, because only you can change your own mindset and make things happen. So with that said, I'm going to end this right now. I got to get back to work and actually do my actual job. So unfortunately, we had somebody call off sick, so I have to actually do work today. So like yesterday.
Let me just add this real quick. NR, when is your giveaway, bro?
So basically, I'm ending it right after the node purchase. So we're going to pick the winner right after the light node stuff goes off, and yeah, I'll notify the winner at that point.
Great. Send me your wallet, bro. I'll add 5 Safuu to your giveaway, so that you could be able to give away 15 Safuu to a lucky winner. Or maybe you can
Daniel's
do
giving away more.
Place, 5. You could do a first place. You could change the whole thing. Now you're giving away a first place 10 Safuu winner and a second place 5 Safuu winner. How about that?
I like that idea better, actually. Let's bless 2 people. I love it. Yeah.
Let's do it.
That, Daniel.
I'll send it to you later, because it's in my ledger, the other wallet that has the other.
Sure
I don't have any Safuu with me right now.
Are you sure you have Safuu left after selling?
I don't think I trust
it, bro.
him.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah.
I might have to buy some to send to you.
Right.
Just look at Dan's eyes. I mean, do you trust this
appreciate
guy?
that, man. Appreciate that.
All right. So with that said, I got to go. Thank you so much. Keep rebasing, keep hodling, and we're all going to make it. Thank you so much.